Hey guys, what's going on? It's munclesonkey and welcome to my Fish Flingers guide. So this minigame is a game that you can do a certain amount of times per day. Every day you can talk to this fisherman. There is one at almost every single fishing spot in Runescape. I am currently at the Piscators Fishing Colony one, and every day he will give you 2 tickets. You can also earn more tickets in-game, just as a random chance, or also as a random chance while fishing fish. So the official world for Fish Flingers is World 89. That's the world you want to be on every time you do this minigame. And you also want to join the friends chat to fling fish. There is no spaces in that, just the 2, the fling, and the fish. And then you talk to the fisherman and he will tell you when the next game starts. And as long as the game starts soon, you can just teleport on him. I would recommend doing some fishing training in between while waiting for games to start. After the game ends, you have about 10 minutes to wait until the next one starts, so just train your fishing a little bit and then teleport on him. There's about a minute until the game starts. Typically when the game starts, everyone first goes to the dock, and in the friends chat you will be getting hints, and right before the game starts they're going to tell you roughly what you want to be using at the dock. So they'll say bass docks, and you'll have a slim hook, and they'll tell you how many weights to use and also what kind of bait to use. For each kind of fish you have to figure out what the bait is, the amount of weights, and the type of hook, and you want to find all 6 fish per game because you'll get medals for doing that. You also get medals for hooking big fish, which is entirely luck based, and helping others hook their big fish, which I would recommend to get out of the way as soon as the game starts. Okay, the game has started, and we have entered the area, and someone called out in the friends chat that cod at the docks requires green moss, a slim hook, and 5 weight. So that's what you do. And also, as you'll see at the dock, since there's a lot of people here initially, there will be a lot of spots where you can catch the big fish, and you want to help people out with these as soon as possible because the objective of this is to get medals, which can help you out greatly. You get medals and tickets from this game. Both of them are important, but the medals are the most important to get the tackle boxes. And so every time you want to do 6 assists. You do not need to do more than that, but if you feel like being a good person, you can do more than 6 assists if you'd like. So the first species at the dock is the cod, which requires again the green moth, the slim hook, and the 5 weight. So I'm going to do some big fish catching. The next combo is the trout at the lake with the maggot and the large hook and 4 weight. So that is going to be the next place I head off as soon as I get my 6 assists. Okay, and I have 6 assists. Before I head off to the next location, I found out that there is actually 2 fish at the dock. There's 4 locations total. 2 of the locations have 1 species of fish, and 2 of them have 2 species of fish. So you want to make sure that you catch at least 1 of each species of fish before the game is over. And so the next one is at the lake, and it is trout, maggot, large, and 4. So we select the large hook, we select the maggot, and we make sure we have 4 weight. And when we cast, and we will find out the species of fish at the lake. The second species at the lake is the worm, the bone hook, and the 2 weight for this game. So I've now discovered both the tackles for the weight. That means I've discovered 4 of the 6 kinds of fish, and there are 2 locations left. What this means is that there is 1 location for each of the other ones. The next one is the pike at the river, which requires cricket, wood, and 6. It also says in the friends chat that he said it's the heaviest one, and what that means is that you will get the most amount of weight for fishing this kind of fish, which adds up to your total weight. And what your total weight does is it adds up to the number of tickets that you can receive at the end of the game and for your personal score. So if you care about coming in one of the top 5 places out of everyone in the friends chat, you always want to make sure that you're fishing the heaviest kind of fish as much as possible. You also want to make sure you get your 6 assists and your 3 big fish. However, it's getting almost halfway through the game and I haven't caught a big fish yet, so there's going to be no chance of getting 3 big fish, most likely. Once you've discovered most of your locations, it's okay to save 1 or 2 locations before the very end of the game. Just make sure you know what they are. So I have not discovered the beach yet, but I know that it is shrimp, standard hook, and 1 weight. So right before the game ends, I will go over there. But what you can do is just go to wherever spot the heaviest fish is and just AFK for 5 minutes or so, which is a really great thing about this minigame is once you've discovered the most of your locations, you really don't have to pay attention at all unless you hook a big fish, because after you catch the big fish, your character will stop fishing. So just make sure that you look out for that. But other than that, just go ahead and AFK away and wait until the game is almost ready to end. Okay, so the game is about to end. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds left, so we are going to head to the beach to catch our last kind of fish. And for this fish, we need shrimp, the standard hook, and 1 weight. So first we need to find the shrimp, the standard hook, which is always the first one, and 1 amount of weight, and we will now catch all fish, all 6 species of fish. The species of fish are always the same, however what is required to catch them always varies. So we now have the total 6 is 6. So we've helped 6 other people with catching their big fish. We've also found all 6 species. So currently we have earned 3 out of the 4 medals. We will not earn the 4th medal unless I happen to luck out and get 1 more big fish right before the game ends, because I've caught 2 and you need 3 big fish for the medal. However, the odds of that are very unlikely, so I will not, in all likelihood, earn the 4 medals, which is okay. So of course you do need a 500 amount of medals to get the Trimmed Completionist cape requirement of the Champion's Tackle Box. I'm about halfway there myself. I am not going for Trimmed and therefore don't care too much about the Tackle Box. However, for those people that are, it is very important to maximize the amount of medals that you get per game. Even if you aren't going for Trimmed or anything, the more medals you get also adds up to the more tickets that you get, which means you can earn the fishing outfit faster and that you'll get more XP and all that good stuff. So it's always important, even if you're not going for Trimmed, to still go for the medals. But anyway, the game's about to end and we will get the XP drop, which is going to be pretty close to the maximum XP drop you can get, just because I did pretty well this game other than catching 3 big fish, and I also have 99 fishing, so it's going to be a pretty decent one. Let's see, 22.3k XP, and here's the scoreboard here. My score was 43, so that's pretty good. As long as you get over 40, that's really all that is required to have a decent game, which means that I got 43 tickets, and we'll look at the rewards here right before we end the video. So these are the 3 fishing outfit. These are always the things that you should buy first. I'm at 243 out of 500 medals. There are 5 different types of tackle boxes. I have the second to last, the biggest one being the Champion's Tackle Box, which requires 500 medals, which is at least about 120 to 130 games at absolute minimum, because you're not going to get the big fish every single game. So it does take quite a while to get. You can also buy raw fish with the tokens, but I would never recommend doing that. So that is going to do it for this video. If you would like to see a full guide on how to train your fishing, a link for that will be somewhere on the screen. If you have annotations enabled, you'll have already seen it. But anyway, check that out if you want to see the full way to train from 1 to 99 fishing, and I will leave you. Farewell.